So here's how I was able to increase my Amazon sales by 25% in just 2 weeks with 2 simple PPC campaigns. Hey, what's going on guys? Yaniv here and welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about again another update on the new Amazon business that I started, but really it's going to be to share with you those few PPC campaigns that really blew up our business, along with some other things that we were working on to get these kind of results. So I'm going to share the screen here. I'm going to record it so you can see exactly how the last 30 days have looked, and also the last 7 days, so you can see how we really started to blow up with these new PPC campaigns. So as you can see here, I'll show you guys here as well. It's going to be a little blurry, but we are 33,000 exactly on the last 30 days. Today, actually, it's 4:30 where I'm in Greece right now. We're about 7 hours ahead of Eastern time. So it's just the beginning of the morning back in the States. So the sales are starting to pick up now. But yesterday and the day before that, we did exactly 101 sales. If I change that to units sold, you can see 101 sales. And if you can see there at the beginning, we were actually, because of the things that were happening in our business, if you're following the channel, we weren't doing so well. There was a lot of Chinese sellers, a lot of hijackings, a lot of stuff like that. And it took us a little while to be able to make the certain changes that we needed to make to really start to increase our sales again. And I'm going to show you guys one of the things that we used, which was the PPC campaigns, 2 very simple PPC campaigns that allowed us to blow up our business. So let's dive right into it now, and I will share with you exactly how to set those up. All right, so here we are on the computer, and we're going to obviously need a product research software tool, as well as one to help us with our keyword research. And right now, there is no better software out there, no bigger bang for your buck than Helium 10. It's the stuff that I'm using right now, the stuff that I recommend to my students, and literally, I think that there's no better software out there for an all-in-one tool, especially for the price. So I do have a link in the description if you want to pick it up with a discount. These are the biggest discounts Helium 10 gives out. So go ahead, claim that if you want to get 50% off the first month or 10% off every single month. I cannot recommend the software more. But enough of that. Let's dive into the product that we're going to be using in this video as the example, which is the jelly shot syringes. And I use this just as an example, product to be able to show you exactly what you need to do in setting up these, PPC campaigns that help blew up my business. Let's say we have a product in this market, right? And it's not selling super well. For example, we're going to use this one as our product. If we open up the Helium 10, you can see that this one is making a few sales. It's at 6,900 in revenue, but it's not the same as these top 3 competitors, which each of them are making above 20,000 in revenue. I'll just show you quickly. 24,000, I believe this one's 27,000, and this one is 22,000 or something like that. So they're making a lot more than them, a lot more than our product, even though ours is very similar product and a very similar, pack amount. So 50 pack versus 60, 60, and 50. So the first step is to identify who your top competitors are. I would say about 2 to 3, at most 4 competitors to use here, and only please use the ones who are actually making a significant amount of sales for your market. Right? If you're making 2,000 in revenue, you don't really want to be using a competitor who's making 3,000 or 4,000 revenue. Look for the biggest guys in the market and only use those. Now, once we've identified who our top competitors are and they're making a good amount of money, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Helium 10. Like I mentioned, we're going to use this tool not only to find out which competitors are making money, but also to actually find the keywords that we need to be targeting. And like I said, this is exactly what I use. Now, we're not going to do the basic thing where we just put in all the competitors in here and kind of pull out the results, because recently I've been experimenting with some things, and this method has seemed to bring me more keywords. I don't know why it is exactly, but this is how I've been doing it recently, just to be able to get a very clear picture of every single product rather than kind of like a conglomerate of all of them. So it's a little bit more time consuming, but it's worth it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the ASIN of the first competitor. We're actually also going to be opening a notepad here, and we're going to put the ASIN of that competitor there. And we're just going to have this open here to keep note of all the keywords we're going to find. So I'm paste that in, and I'm going to press get keywords. So now that we're here, we have all the keywords pulled out, but we don't really want all of them. We want only the very relevant ones, the ones that are really bringing the sales to this product. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the organic rank, and basically what the organic rank is just shows exactly on Amazon. If you type in like jelly shot syringes, let's say 50 pack, right? So which keywords does your product show up in organic position 1 to to 10. Now in this position, right, you can see this is a sponsored listing, this is a sponsored listing, this is the first organic position, second organic position, and so on and so forth. So when we go in here, we want to only pick from 1 to 10. That's usually where I like to stick around. Now we're not going to really touch anything else. We might play with search volume in a second though. So I'm going to press apply, and now you get all the keywords that this product ranks 1 to 10 organically for. So now we're going to just sort by search volume. You might have done this before with other products. And here you see all the different, keywords that this product's making money off of. What we're really looking for here is to narrow it down to about, I would say 30 keywords per product. So if I go here, I see, 30th keyword is about 621 search volume, then the 606. So I'd probably just do the minimum search volume to 600 because I only want about 30 of them. So I'm going to come into the search volume, press 600, press apply, and what you'll see is it'll just kind of get rid of the other ones. You can always come back here and do kind of the lower search terms later because they add up as well, right? If each one is 600, 500, 500, there's still a lot of keywords out there that you can make money from. But I want to get you guys the 20% of keywords that will give you the 80% of the results, right? So now we have 31 keywords as can be seen here. We're going to go and we're going to copy to clipboard. From here, we're just going to paste it in to our keywords results there. I'm going to do the same thing for every other one that we have, so the other two, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so I just finished up with all those keywords. We found the top keywords from 1 to 10 from all the top competitors. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over back to Helium 10 and use a different tool called Frankenstein. So you go to Listing Optimization, Frankenstein, and we're gonna start processing the keywords because obviously there's gonna be a lot of overlap and we don't wanna overlap on our keywords. We'll go back into here and I'm just gonna start copying and pasting all these keywords in. So that's one. Got our second ASIN here. And then the third ASIN. And really guys, the thing with this is that sometimes the most simple things are the ones that work. And not actually sometimes, most of the times, the most simple things are the ones that work. So that's that. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna click on remove duplicates and maintain phrases. We're also gonna do one word or phrase per line because that's what that's gonna do is it's gonna allow us to have each line one keyword string. So what we're gonna do there is, I guess process, but I think it's just processed. So copy this. We're gonna take that back into our notes. And how many keywords is that? Does it say? 178 total words, but that's not the keywords. Total phrase is 81. That's what it looks like. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to split this up in about 40 keywords and each have about 40. So if that's there, let's say that looks pretty even to me. So I'm just gonna break that up there. One thing I did forget to tell you is that you wanna go through these and make sure they're actually all relevant for your product, like Halloween cups. That might be okay because if you don't know, this product's actually super popular during Halloween. So I would leave that. Jello shot Jenga, okay, clear shot glass. So that's not what it is. But again, if the top competitors are ranking 1 to 10 for it, they're probably making some sales there, so we will keep that. Now this definitely will not keep. Okay, there was one more here that I saw. See, these are not things you should run PPC on. I think it's because it's showing up because a lot of this stuff is for parties and stuff, so people I think are getting pretty weird with it. So none of that. Okay, so now that I've actually kind of filtered these out a little bit, we're just gonna really take these and start running phrase match campaigns for it. So I'm gonna walk you through how to set that up. So go into your campaign manager, click on create new campaign. We're gonna do these sponsored products. Obviously, once you're in here, you just name your campaign. I'm not gonna set these up because I've already done it. Run it for about $10 to $20 per day, whatever your budget is. $10 is actually fine. That's basically, I think I'm running mine at $15 a day each, and it's working like magic. So manual targeting, obviously dynamic bids down only, and then you can create your ad groups if you want, but usually you can just leave it like this and go down to the keyword section. Once you're here, you want to actually uncheck broad and exact. We're going to be running these as phrase match, and we're going to be entering our own list. Now, the first one we're going to do is the Jello, the first half of our actual keywords here, right? We have the first half and the second half. You're going to run these the exact same way. Once you go in here, you can click on suggested bid. I would just say, just do the suggested bid for now because we're going to actually change those anyways. You add the keywords, and you have them in there. So now that you have that in there, just launch the campaign. And right now I'm going to show you how to increase those bids so you win more than your competitors for the PPC slots. Head over to your campaign, then go to the ad group section, and then click on targeting on the left side. From there, you're going to get into all your keywords. You can click on active here, the little box. It's going to pick every single one of your keywords. And what you're going to want to do is click on adjust bid and then set bid increase by percentage, and then click a percentage like 7% or 8%, whatever you want to use. What this is going to do is going to apply an 8% increase to all the suggested bids that you already placed. So basically, if Amazon says, okay, suggested bid is $1, you put 8% higher, it will give you $1.08. So everyone who just uses the $1 average default bid, you'll be winning out the PPC slots more than they would. You want to do this for both of your PPC campaigns. And on top of these two PPC campaigns that I just showed you how to set up and find the keywords for, I also ran a brand new automatic campaign and also a product targeting campaign, each of them running for about $10 per day as well. So the total PPC cost per day right now, we're spending about $50 a day. Obviously, it's working really, really well for us. For the organic ranking, we did 101 sales the past 2 days, so like 202 sales in 2 days with a 29% profit margin, so super profitable as well at that higher scale. If you want to learn exactly how I started this whole business from scratch, like from the beginning with about $1,700 to now where we've sold like 7,000 units, 7,000 plus units in like 4 or 5 months, hyper profitable, definitely check out the first link in the description. It's going to teach you all the tactics, strategies that I took and implemented to grow this business from zero to where it is now, about definitely more than multiple 6 figures per year in about 4 or 5 months. So go check it out. It also comes right now with my one-on-one mentorship, so you'll be able to actually work with me. If you have any issues finding a product, any issues with PPC, launching, products not selling, I'm right here to help you, throughout the whole process, which a lot of these programs don't actually have the mentorship, and I believe that is the biggest and most important part to seeing success on Amazon. So definitely check that out if you want some one-on-one help with your business. In the meantime, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, it really means a lot, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.